So this is not going to last too much longer, I think. How am I going to follow up on this guy? Alright, these guys are probably going to all move more or less at once, and they're all pretty tanky. So if I move Kinsato ahead to deal with one of them, the others are likely to jump on him. It's gonna be a little messy, especially because, yeah, I think I want to move Ippei up here next turn he gets. He might be able to absorb some of that. Oh, he must have gotten his soldiers trashed pretty badly. Well, that might actually split them up a bit, which is good news for me. Alright. I'm actually not sure whether he's going to move down here and attack me or him. I mean, by basic AA logic, they should attack this guy because he's out in the open and hugely vulnerable to melee. The only problem is that would take up a very... No, wait, no. I could move just about anywhere. Dang. I don't even have any mechanics on her. Is she using a green troop that increases movement and I just forgot? Because that seems like a smarter move than what I usually do. It seems a little bit out of character. Alright, good. That whole thing didn't wake him up. That's gonna be very, very dicey, very potentially messy when I have to deal with him. And you stay where you are, of course. I think you better back up and take this lookout, because that's how I need to lure this guy if he's gonna be lured. And I think it puts him in a position to follow up along here, too. Jun, oh right, let's see, mech and shooter. Okay, so I think I configured him to purely deal deal damage to other AFWs now. Yeah, I remember, I think, deciding that it wasn't gonna work as a hybrid build anymore. Recover in place. Yeah, I don't think I need him to demolish anything right now. Oh yeah, another thing is I'm playing slower than usual because I have to kind of explain to myself each time, or explain to the audience as well, each time I'm moving. But I think that actually might help me make better moves, because saying things out loud, I don't know, it helps clarify things sometimes. So now what? These guys can't really move ahead to hit me too hard. This guy just moved. He's on a road though, so he's gonna move again fairly fast. Destroyed Lookout is also fast though. Where do I want these guys to go? This guy's probably gonna go here. Maybe, if I see the colors correctly. Yeah, definitely here. The only problem is Ryoko might have a little trouble if the Loyal Army guys... Actually, this is a good chance to check what kind of shell they're going to load. Because they're definitely going to load up this shooter, and that's going to be heat shells, which is... It could be worse. If I manage to take him on at medium range... Let's assume that this square is... Oh no, we definitely have to assume this square is blocked. Because... normally you can move at least one square. And so these are... Alright, worst case scenario, he can move 2 squares like this. In fact, they almost definitely can. And attack at short range. Which is going to be a little rough for Ryoko. Yeah, I know, I'm overanalyzing things a bit, but I don't want to lose everything that I've been doing so far. You know what, I think I can take it, just because if I move here, no one else will be able to follow up, and also mountain is fairly good defensive terrain. And this, if she comes through it okay, will be a good vantage point to move to all sorts of places afterwards. And then I guess I'll kind of move everyone else forward to follow up. Oh, illumination shot. I thought for sure they were gonna... Yeah, I just misread which of their squads had the least health, I guess. That's gonna make things a lot safer for me. I could quickfire right here, actually. My base accuracy is not that great, but I have 9 maximum attacks, so... I mean, what else am I gonna do with this? I'm not going to waste more than one, though. I might need it later. Actually, I'm definitely going to need it later. Because she's got to finish off Minakawa, and I will need to fire really fast to stay safe. Still worth the one to make sure she doesn't get damaged in this fight, though. That's going to help a lot when that... other anti-AFW comes crawling in. So, how do I move forward from here? I think it's safe to move Weizsäcker up here, because no one else can attack that. Well, except him, but that'll be at long range once again. I don't understand putting recon on a medium AFW. I just don't. Do I want... Oh yeah, do I want Kinsao to go and attack from medium range? That might not be a horrible idea, actually. He'll probably need to recover after that, but there's plenty of room. And it would make certain later things easier to deal with its squads. So let's try that. I mean, I've got to have him do something. Oh, they got E-wire. Well, I've got cleanup. Do I have repair? No. But I'm going to do a manual repair afterwards, so it's not going to be too bad. Also, they're likely to... No, they're not going to load their supply. They're going to use heat shells, which is going to be really nasty. But you know what? That might not be the worst thing, because if they use that and they can't follow up, that's not going to be... No, wait. Oh, the reason... I think I might have established this. The reason that I aim before firing against troops is the damage you deal is directly related to... Oh, I chose I chose to shoot their AFW. Well, that was bad. The reason I do that, though, is because the damage you deal is directly related to the accuracy when you press the fire button. Sometimes it's not worthwhile, like if your base accuracy is 70. But if it's lower than that, a second or two to increase your accuracy can really prevent waste. Actually, I'm not even going to bother with cleanup, because those guys are going to move forward anyway, and I want the range to be a little shorter. they're gonna move their troops around a lot, so I don't think they're even gonna bother. They're not gonna be able to punch, really. Whenever they move one squad forward, that's how it's gonna go. They're gonna shuffle them back and forth a bit. I mean, yes, this guy loads fast. They load really fast, actually. But they do have that setup animation, which can take a while. Let's see. I might actually need that cleanup after all. Let's see, can I dodge? Nope. So I take it back. I might actually get punched. I thought they were going to move their... Yeah, and I'm almost definitely going to get hit because the legs are damaged. But I'd actually rather take that than 2 heat shells. If they fired 2 heat shells at me, yeah, that would be around 200 damage, probably. Yeah, I'll happily take that in return for removing their squad outright. That wasn't even too bad. Taking, like, 95 damage over the course of a whole battle is actually a lot better than usual for Kinsato. He'll definitely be able to survive this guy's turn if he decides to hit back. Yeah, especially removing an E-wire squad. That's a big deal. I could attack at medium range, but I don't really see the point. That would put him in danger, yes. Actually quite a bit of danger. So, Weisiger wants to move here because he can handle the danger, no question about it. I guess no one else is moving here, so Jun might as well. That'll give him access to a fair number of squares. Oh, you are moving forward. Well, you're doomed. And a good thing, too, because I do not want to deal with those shells if I can avoid it. Yeah, I think John will be able to finish him off. Those ink crap shells are not going to help him, let me tell you. Wow, I didn't even realize that Emilio was still mostly full on maximum attacks. You see, that's the thing. A while ago I complained about the soldiers being able to fire off special shells whenever they wanted because them exhausting themselves like that is perfectly okay because they win if they take out even one of my guys. The difference is most of their guys do not have any max attacks, and I have a huge number, and I'd say, especially in cases like this, a maximum attack has a much bigger impact than a special shell. Like, I don't think there's any special shell that emulates the power of accurate fire. So when you look at it that way, the player actually has a very large advantage in resources, just not in durability. You gotta use them resources wisely, which does not mean rarely using them because you're outnumbered, but you're not that outnumbered. And what did I say? John can probably move up here. Actually, do I even need to move? Nope. He'll probably take fire in return. Oh, actually, well, he's not moving anytime soon. And if John moves over here, it would be no problem. Even so, I think I'd rather have Ayana do it. Because she's more fresh and she's built for that sort of thing anyway. Yeah. Well, either that or Emilio could just move forward a space and give him a rapid punch. Rapid strike, whatever. I think I'm gonna do that. Or actually just fire a shell and then punch. It'll take a little longer, but who's gonna stop him? Actually, I like the Ayana plan better. I don't want to move him. I don't want him moving this way. I want him moving over here. Man, I'm second guessing myself a lot. It's okay though. As long as I have a plan. It's actually would actually not be a bad idea. Well, if I want this guy to move forward this way, I could do worse than to move Emilio up here. And that'll provide some good defense. I think the others can follow up on it fairly easily by attacking from the flank here. So yeah, seems good. Let's do it. Do I want him on the lookout? It might not be a bad idea. But I need to check how well... Well, John can definitely follow up. Weizsäcker, not so much. I think it's better to stay... for Ippei to stay here. I'll be able to knock down that lookout soon enough. And... let's see, attacking Ayana for a long range. I feel sorry for them if they try it. Probably won't shoot at their troops too much, but depending on what they put forward, I might not even need to. Yeah, so that would probably be advantageous for me. John could follow up very easily as well. Alright, I'm gonna need those APC shells. Oh wow, I actually forgot that Ayana was set up for cooperation. Man, I'm just so used to having her... Well, we'll see what happens. I was saying, I was so used to having her as anti-soldier... I'm confusing myself. She used to just go for kill shots, but now she has cooperation soldiers, and it's a little tough to adjust. Man, it's been way too long since I've played this game. Anyways, to reduce the damage they deal to me, I should definitely use aim weapon. Alright. Even if I don't get an aim weapon, it'll throw off their aim, I think. As long as I have 5 maximum attacks for later, I should be fine. Which is why I probably should have checked the number of maxims I had first. But I don't think I've been burning them up. In fact, I've barely been fighting with her at all, as I remember. Not quite. But one more direct hit should be fine. And if they take a shot at my soldiers instead of... Okay, that's not going to happen. And it happened before I got co-op, which is a little awkward. Yeah, it's definitely awkward. Well, it's on me for not checking skills first. But it's not like their medics and recon are going to... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I need that for later. They're probably going to hit me, but... Wow, usually they take lots of time to aim before their AFW shots at this point in the game. Shows what I know. And I think that was a weapon hit, of all things. It doesn't matter either way. I'm not hurt. Neither is Ayana. Oh yeah, it says weapon broken. That was in it. That's the big advantage to saving up for a high accuracy shot. Most of the time you'll do more damage if you don't over-aim, but you're a lot more likely to hit something important at high percent. I think the way it goes is when you're at 80%, you're a lot more likely to hit the weapon, and if you're higher than that, like 90 or 95, you'll pretty much always hit the leg. I'd rather hit the weapon, to be honest, but anyway, I think that's enough Ring of Red for now. I hope you've been enjoying the video. I lost track of time, so I guess I've enjoyed playing the game, and I will see you next time.